So, hello and welcome. This is an Essence of Life energy blast that we'll be co-creating tonight. And we already did one of these earlier in my day. So, I was just before we were going live tuning in, and I'm feeling a lot of the Essence of Life energy already flowing. So, this one's going to be a really strong focus with the essence. And it's also going to be a collective energy field of healing that Alcazar is going to guide us into. So before we dive in to all of that, I just want to give a very warm welcome and a thank you to those of you who are participating in these extra sessions and supporting this essence work. We really appreciate you. And let's just take a moment to connect. So, invitation to close your eyes, go inside, and just intend to connect. And with the intention to connect, feel the energy field, feel the other people on this call. And I'm going to read some of the places that we're joining from right now. So we have love from London in the UK, love from the Netherlands, from Germany, the Czech Republic, Croatia, love from Spain, Turin, welcome back, Doina. Love from Holland, hey Siebrich, Siebrich, don't know how to say your name, but welcome back. uh, Kristen from Connecticut, welcome. Brigitte from Germany, Sue from Cheltenham, Lone from Denmark, Merlin from Canada, welcome. Hope saying hello, beautiful star family. Pavla from the Czech Republic. We have live Italian and Czech translation. Again, you guys are rock stars. Thank you. Love from Florida, from Linda. Michelle from France. Jenny in the house from Berkeley, California. Ayse from Turkey. Welcome. We're going to be there soon. I'm going to give you a hug soon. It's going to be really, really powerful in Turkey. I can feel it building. And Marcia from Virginia. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Janine sends love from Pennsylvania. Ruth in Jerusalem, welcome. And Marianne and Juliana from Italy, welcome, welcome. Barbara is here again from Melbourne, Australia. It's really, really early in your morning. I'm impressed. Welcome. April is at the 601 Burgers and Brews, grabbing a veggie burger. Cool. We'll give you some essence of life with your dinner or your breakfast or lunch. Kay from Ireland, Ingrid from Germany, Jean from Vancouver, BC. So just as I read these locations, just imagine so many people from all over the world and so many time zones now that Barbara is unlocking Australia. She's lighting up the whole Australia, Asia time zone. So big welcome to you all. Michael's here from San Jose. Welcome, Michael. And Brigitte! Brigitte made it from Weed. He's about to leave for North Carolina tomorrow. Very exciting. Thank you for being here, Brigitte. Very sweet. So, today's session, we're going to be actually tapping in to the healing energy that is inherent within all living things. So, this is the essence of life, but there's also a mystery to it. And I was saying in the session this morning, when I was a kid, that when I was really, really little, my mom actually encouraged me to tap into my own healing energy. And one day, and She told me to put my hand right here, like just like an inch away from my forehead, and to feel the energy and the heat. And so we can all do that. And she told me this is healing energy. And I was saying this morning, I don't really know why, what drew my mom to do that because she's not like super into energy healing at the time. She was a nurse and my dad was a doctor and they were both very scientific. I would ask what makes a rainbow and they would give me the scientific answer of the sunlight refracting through the water droplets in the atmosphere. And it was wonderful to actually get those answers because I got to tune in to the nature of reality. And so she asked me once, what do I want to be when I grow up? And I remember, like, I was probably 3 or 4. And I thought about it and I was like, I'm gonna do what dad does. He worked in a hospital at the time. I'm gonna do what dad does, but I'm gonna actually heal people. And yeah, I kind of forgot all about that for years and years until Alcazar started to, I found the Stargate basically. Alcazar started to teach me how to work with the essence of life. And I believe that there are some of us in particular who have like a very strong instinct toward healing. And it's easy to forget about that, especially as life goes on. But what I've been seeing recently is that these energies are powerful and it doesn't have to be like a big, huge energy field in order to create a balancing effect. It can even just be like going into a very present space and setting an intention. And the simplest method for healing that Alcazar gives through Purgit is you stop what you're doing. Like if you like stub your toe or whatever it is, stop what you're doing immediately, focus on that area of the body and say, bring balance here. Bring balance here. And you're talking to your body, you're talking to your innate intelligence. Bring balance here. And it's amazing that this can work. And so this is what we're going to open to today is just the pure potential of the power of high vibrational energy fields, the power of what we can create as a collective, and essentially like basking in the energies. And earlier, Alcazar gave us a really beautiful guided transmission where we were creating a really strong collective field all together. And we'll be doing something very similar, but we'll be taking a different avenue into it today. And so as we begin, I'm just going to invite you all to just tune in and connect energetically. So just setting the intention to connect. And you can even imagine the Earth from outer space and all these stargazers, like little dots of light, and all of the Stargate grid, and all of these energetics that we were working with earlier today are actually still present in the field. I was taking a rest earlier. The energy was so present. And so just feel, intend to connect around the world, intend to connect with each other. Good, it's getting stronger now. And so, beloved ones, we greet thee, 'tis Alcazar, and we invite you to relax into this present moment. Relax and be present now. And with that presence, perhaps you can feel that already you are creating an energy field together. When you aspire when you seek to allow energetics from spirit, from the beyond, to flow through you, your presence is required. If you are off daydreaming somewhere else, very often the energy diminishes. And so this is part of how we will be working together in this transmission, as each and every one of you holds a very strong presence. The field can build. And so we are going to move into the energy experience directly right now. We are going to invite you to close your eyes. Before you do so, there will be some music in the chats in a moment. So just feel very good. Be very present. Move a little more slowly. You are already creating a kind of softness together. And you can click the link for the music and adjust the volume. And then we suggest that if you can, you lay the body down. In this transmission, as this one Julianne is already sensing, there will be a strong building up of the essence of life. As this occurs, the essence of life within you will also be getting stronger. We will be inviting you to send energetics into humanity, to send energies to loved ones, to send energies first and foremost to the depths of your own body, mind, and emotions. So your own spirit will be working with your humanness to create an elevation. And in this elevation, instant realignments can occur. It is important to note that this is not seeking to diagnose or cure. This is just being open to the possibility that with your relaxation, change happens. You can feel change happening in real time, even now as we speak with you. Because as this one is speaking, our words, it is not just the words, the energies are coming with the words. There is a gentle emanation, a gentle radiance, and that radiance seeks out the radiance within you. And so, beloved ones, we will be inviting you to step into your power and your potential as a conduit for spirit energies. For that is what the essence of life is in its essence. It is source, breathing life into the physical. It is that vast field of consciousness that energizes the spin of every proton, every atom in your universe. This too is the essence of life. Do you know that your scientists have never observed a single atom, a single proton decay? They are constantly renewing themselves because they are constantly connected to the source energy that you call the quantum field. And more, as humanity raises its vibration, this level of renewal will be available to you. Can you imagine stepping into a source chamber of energy and having all of your cells revitalized? This is an image we give you that this one Julianne was pondering just last night. For when she has tuned in to her aspect in the galactic command, who is one that we call the lone pilot, for he goes on missions where he is required to be solo, alone, in his craft. And she has tuned into this craft, and she noticed he does not sleep in the same way. He can be alert for extended periods of time because when there is rest needed, there is a chamber on the craft that he operates that instantaneously revitalizes with source energy. And what this aspect was describing last night to this one Julianne is that it is not actually instantaneous. It is just that once you reach a certain dimensional awareness, so these galactics operate in another dimension, they are actually able to move between dimensional realities. And so in that dimensional reality where rest is required, where he operates sometimes, the illusion of time is not a prison cell for him. The source chamber in his craft allows him to step out of time, be revitalized in what seems like an instant in that reality, but is in effect timeless. And this happens already for you in this reality that you are in. Have you ever gotten so incredibly tired? You lay down on the couch and you let yourself slip away, and it is just a blip. But when you come back, you are revitalized. Very often, this is actually your superconscious making you exhausted so that you will rest for that minute moment of your sleep state that allows the superconscious, the part of your superconscious embedded in your humanness, to be free, to do work that is required in other realities or on the higher levels of this reality. This one Pragit once described this occurring for him, this precise situation. He got very, very tired, took a nap, woke up, and his friend called him, who is very psychic, who does work in the astral realms. And she said, "Did you see on the news the plane crash? We were there. We were helping people to transcend." And so, beloved ones, there is a reason we are talking about these things with you right now. You have latent healing and creative potentials within you. Each and every one of you is a unique being, and you have come here to assist and participate in Earth's awakening process, this experience experiment, as we like to call it. As the energies are accelerating as consciousness is becoming more and more accessible, higher states becoming more and more readily accessible, you can step into a state of mastery. And you are far closer to this than you consciously realize. This is why this one Julianne has been saying, I think the essence is becoming stronger. And she has been getting demonstrations of this. And so we simply wish to ask each and every one of you right now to be open to the possibility that through these simple practices of relaxing and allowing the energies to flow, change can occur. That which you call healing or rebalancing has the potential to occur. Just being open to this possibility. Nothing to do. Very good. And so, as we have said, we are inviting you now just to lay down, let the body be relaxed. And we will move into the energy experience. And the ones known as the unicorns are wishing to kickstart this process this night. Okay, so relax. And so feeling the inner stillness, the unicorns create a stillness that is infused with an energy of beingness. They are known for being able to touch and create instant healing with a single touch. Why is this? Because stillness, innocence, purity is a direct path to the beyond. And as you are flooded with energies of the beyond, alignment simply occurs. And so this transmission begins with stillness. Allow it to remain with you. And we invite you now from this still space to intend to connect, just as if you are reaching out with your energy field from the depths of the stillness, yes, and connecting with all those meditators, the stargazers around the world, and inviting the presence of those who will be hearing these words, participating in this transmission in your future. So just asking inside, we are calling forth the connection with those stargazers from the future, and feel, here they come. Very good, very good, very good. And so now inviting the energy of the earth to come up into your body, into your energy field. And so we are calling for the energies of the earth. And relaxing into the earth's energy. You can imagine it wrapping its roots around your physical body and holding you. Imagining as if Gaia, the consciousness of the earth, is holding you in this stillness. Very good. And now asking for an etheric stargate to come and form around you. And so we are calling for the presence of an etheric stargate, visualizing, sensing this higher dimensional consciousness forming around you. And asking inside now for the activation of all the stargates around the world. And so we are calling for the activation of all the stargates around the world. Very good. And we are going to simply jump first to the seventh dimensional frequencies. And so just inviting now your stargate to vibrate at a strong seventh dimensional frequency. And so we are calling for a strong energy field of the seventh dimension. And your stargate radiates this higher frequency. And as you relax, your own energy field gently elevates until you too are vibrating at a seventh dimensional frequency. And so now, as you are all harmonized with the seventh dimension, we invite your stargate to vibrate at a strong 12th dimensional frequency. And so just asking inside, we call for a strong 12th dimensional energy field. Very good. And here in this 12th dimensional frequency, we are inviting each and every one of you to feel, for already you are being joined by the energy fields that were created earlier in your today. And so just feel this, for there is still an energetic ripple effect from the transmission that was sent out earlier, and it is arriving in this moment of your now. Just feel, 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 and relax. It is subtle, perhaps, but there is a gentle presence that is here. And so we are going to invite each one of you now just to ask inside for the presence of the angelic realm. And so just asking inside, we are calling for the presence of the angels. And feel, here they come. The angels, bringing their presence into this space. And as they did earlier, they are inviting each one of you to receive an energy of source, a direct connection to source energy. You can perhaps feel already as the energetic pathways are opening, but your permission is needed to receive the full effect. And so if you wish to receive this energy transmission from the angelics, it is just to say, yes, please. Or no, thank you, not at this time. And if you say nothing, we will assume it is no, thank you. And so now for those who have chosen it, relax and feel. And in this transmission, the angels are inviting you to hold the intention for the energies of source, the energies of spirit, the energies of God or the universe, however you wish to imagine it. Just hold open the possibility that these energies can flow to you, but that they can also flow through you, that you can be a conduit for these energy fields. And just feel, relax, be in the stillness. Be in the stillness. So often you are programmed to think you have to go out, reach out and grasp for that which you wish to create. The angels and the Alcazar group are working together with your higher self to bring these pathways, the healer within you, to bring these pathways to the surface, so to speak. They are within you already. There's nowhere else to look but within. And when you look within, look with the eyes of compassion. Look with the eyes of love for your humanness. For this enables the power of your insight, the power of your presence to soften to heal from the inside and ripple out. And so always, when you seek to awaken the healer within, from our perspective, it is to start by softening your own perception of self, by allowing the energies to carve these trillions of pathways within your own energy field as this source light within you begins to emanate. And so just feel now, because the angels are reaching the completion of their work, and now they are inviting you to intend to connect energetically together once again. And so just intending to connect with each other, connecting with those who are on this call live and those who will be listening in your so-called future. It is all this moment of now. So intend to connect. Feel, yes, feel. The energetic you are creating together has a depth to it. Earlier, it was very energized. Now it is very deep. And so feel the depth of this connection that you are creating. Very good. Very good. And from this depth of energy, we are going to invite you now, once again, to relax. And as you relax, this one, Julianne, will begin to emanate the essence of life energetics. We will describe a little how these energies will be working with you. And so, first of all, we are going to invite the essence to caress your body, your mind, your emotions. And as these energetics caress you, we wish for you to imagine your own spirit, to call upon your own superconscious, to caress your humanness. You have just been through the energetics of this so-called eclipse season. And essentially, this has shaken loose much debris from your energy field. And so there can be a soothing, an elevation, a replacement of this old debris with a kind of crystal clarity, even more clear than before the debris arose, because now it can be released from your field entirely. And so first we will work with you individually. Then we will create an energetic of embodied essence all together that can be used and sent to loved ones and to the collective. But know it well. The more you receive for your own self first, the more energized you become with the power, the healing power, the balancing power of the beyond, these energies that flow through you. And so it is not so much you who is awakening the healer within, it is simply that you are getting out of your own way and recognizing that these energies can simply flow through you. And so inviting whatever energies are most appropriate to flow. This is beyond the essence of life, into the pure essence of spirit. Very good. And so, as we have said already, first we invite you to relax, be present, be open to the possibility that already their energetics caressing you feel as they are getting stronger. This is the energy of spirit flowing to you and through you. Feel this collective energy field growing still. Feel this. This is what we mean when we say nothing to do. We simply mention the pure energy of spirit. And here it is. And it is getting even stronger. Feel this. The essence transmission has not even begun. Feel. As a collective, you are becoming very powerful. This is beautiful, beloved ones. Even we did not expect this. You are creating this. And so already, if you wish, you can imagine this collective energy field you are creating as a huge, a vast sphere, a ball of energy. And in the center of that ball of energy is the focal point where all the energy is at its most concentrated, focused. And you can place yourself or your loved ones, all the collective, the earth, humanity, into the center. You can place all three into the center. You can expand and place your entire universe if you wish. Doing so lightly, your intention is enough. Do not fall into the trap of struggling, just placing your intention and letting the energies flow. Yes. Letting a full opening occur so that these pure energies of spirit, yes, already they are flowing into the center and flowing through each one of you, creating this collective energy field. Very good. And when you are working with the energies of spirit or healing or balancing or whatever, it is of great import to recognize the more you allow the doorway, the floodgates to simply be open and recognize that the energy has its own intelligence, the more the energies can flow. So letting go into the field, yes. Intending to connect with all the others on this call, yes. And feel, allowing these energies to flow. Very good, very good, very good. And now the essence of life, energy transmission, gently beginning to build. You can continue to allow the energies to flow through this sphere. This will be happening automatically, holographically. We invite you to actually relax and allow these essence energies to begin to flow through your body. So your physical body will be the first focus for this transmission. So relaxing any effort, inviting this process of the collective healing energy to continue to happen on its own. Yes. And feel it just got a little bit of an infusion as you let go. Yes, your focus can be an artificial constraint that starts to limit the flow of energy. It is to constantly remind yourself to feel the flow. Relax, expand, let go, feel the flow. Yes, feel the flow. It is all about flow. Yes, and feel it is getting even stronger now. And so we will be silent for a few moments. The essence of life is beginning to flow. The energies of pure spirit will continue to be with you. The essence is going to invite these energies into your physical body, and this can create a kind of cellular rejuvenation that we have described. And so you can even imagine now as if you are stepping into that source light chamber on the craft of the galactic command. Yes. Asking inside for the galactic command to bring to you the feeling of this source light chamber. Feel, feel. And we will be silent now as these essence energies and source light energies flow. And the galactic commander wishing to be with you in a closer way. So just asking inside, silently within, we are calling for the presence of the galactic command. And feel, here they come. They are offering to create a stronger connection with the source light chamber. So if you wish to receive this, just to say yes, please. And feel the energy shifting. Very good. And the ones known as the unicorns are again going to bring their energy into this space. And the essence flowing a little stronger now. Inviting the flow of this energy flowing like water through the body. Allowing every cell of your body to relax just with the invitation. So inviting this wave of relaxation through the body, for you are receiving much energy right now. Remember, this is carving pathways for the healer within to emerge, for the flow of these energies of spirit to simply emanate from you. So relaxing, nothing to do. And the essence will get a little stronger in a moment. The source light energy continuing, but feel as it is changing now, almost as if it is embodying, getting deeper into the body. Yes, allow this. Allow the energy to change. Yes, yes. When you're working with energies in this way, they will change of their own accord, sometimes becoming softer as they are right now. And so feel the energy in your heart center now. Inviting that heart energy to radiate. See if you can feel and invite your heart center to radiate its energy to every cell of your body. Every cell filling with the energy of your heart center. And as promised, the one known as Kuan Yin is wishing to bring her energy into this experience. And so just asking inside, we are calling for the presence of Kuan Yin, and feel, here she comes. Known for her compassion, the energy of Kuan Yin can be very powerful as a force for bringing balance to your own energy fields. And later we will be inviting you to emanate this outward, but first receive, feel this compassion inwardly. Very good. The essence of life and the source light and the energies of compassion all swirling together. And beloved ones, the unicorns are once again wishing to bring their energies through these sounds. Understand that these sounds allow very particular transmissions to come into this energetic space. And so just relax and feel where these sounds touch you. The energies of compassion still flowing. The essence of life, the source light. and feeling the stillness. The essence of life energies are going to become stronger now. Feel this. Invite the essence to flow now into the sphere of your mind, into the emotions, and into the mind all at once. The stillness of the unicorns creating an opening into the mind space. But when the mind is clear, it is very open, very receptive. And so just feel now the essence flowing through the mind, through the emotions. Yes. Just receiving, just feeling. And we will invite the second level or layer of the essence of life to begin to be broadcast right now. Feel this. And allowing the essence to flow freely now through the body, through the mind, through the emotions, through the energy field, starting to almost as if it is picking up speed, feel, and inviting another wave of essence to be transmitted to you. And remember, as the essence flows, it is stimulating the essence within you to flow also. So allowing your own essence to flow. Yes, yes, through the body, through the mind, through the emotions, through the energy field, through all of you, the totality of your beingness, flowing this essence of life. You can even imagine the essence flowing into your spirit. Yes, connecting you energetically as it flows through your spirit, connecting you with your spirit. And we will invite the third level or layer of the essence in a moment, but first feel as it is getting stronger, flowing into the spirit of who you are, the essence of your soul. Feel this. Yes, yes, yes. And the third level or layer of the essence of life beginning to transmit right now. Very good. Very good. And so you may find that you are in a very ethereal space now, feeling the essence of life. And we invite you again to intend to connect, connecting energetically with each other now. Feeling another wave of essence energy, this source light energy emanating from within you now. And through these emanations, feeling the energy of compassion, the energy of pure spirit, the perspective of higher consciousness, the love of higher consciousness, the insight, the mirroring of truth, all coming into the fore, into this space. Yes. And we invite you once again, connect energetically, feel. Feel as it may feel almost intense or strange to connect energetically, for you are in such an intimate space now. But we invite you to try, just to ask, just to invite. Yes. And now feel as this collective field is holding the very intimacy, the very beauty of your energetics reflected through the beauty of the energetics flowing through every individual in this collective. Feel this, a oneness, spirit guiding this process, spirit cleansing this collective field, eliminating any lower frequencies. So you are bathing in the purity of the higher consciousness that you can surround yourselves with. Feel, feel, feel. And it's getting even stronger. The energy you are creating right now is a synergy beyond the essence of life. This is pure spirit, pure balancing energy. Feel there is an electricity to it. Feel this. And now we are going to invite each one of you just to intend for the fourth level or layer of the essence of life to come into this collective field. Yes, and feel it is happening very gently and getting stronger. Allow this to shower you, absorbing this completely. For in a few moments, we will invite you to radiate this out. So first, let it go deep within you, yes. And now, we give you the image of placing the entire earth in the center of this collective energy field. You can place your loved ones if you wish. You can place your own self if you wish. Just the placement. And then it is in the center, and you can step back into the periphery and sending these energetics, channeling these energies just with your intention, creating an energetic pathway. And as you send these energies, feel the effect they are having. Feel. It might feel as if layers of imbalance or tension or stress or strain or strife is melting away. It might feel like a cloud is surrounding the world. It might feel as if little lightning strikes are creating a rejuvenating effect. There are so many potentials, but just feel. Relax. The energy has gone away a little. Some of you have gotten into your minds. So step back into the periphery. Invite spirit to bring another wave. Yes, feel this. Intend to connect energetically with all those listening in the moment of now. Feel as this energy gets stronger. Feel this. Allow it. Allow it. Allow it. Yes. And allow it to be sent again. Feeling it flowing. And as you feel it flowing, then feeling the effects, just the pure energy impressions. No need to strain or trouble yourself trying to decide what it feels like, but just being in this flow of energy. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. And feel as the energy is now returning to a gentle stillness. Remember, when you are working with the energies of spirit, allow the subtle changes to guide you. What is occurring now is that humanity and your own self is being connected with higher levels of your consciousness. And this happens through stillness. So feel. 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 And we invite you as we bring this experience toward completion, just to ask for one more being to be with you. And that is your own superconscious self. And so each one of you asking inside for your own superconscious to bring an energy presence to you. We call for our superconscious, our higher self, and feel. Very good. Staying with this transmission for a few moments longer. And now we are going to invite you to simply bathe in the after effects of these strong energetic currents you have created as a collective. And so just allowing all effort to come to its completion in its own time, and allowing the body, the mind, the emotions to relax, to receive, to rebalance in the stillness, letting go of all effort. Receiving the benefits, receiving them deeply, remembering that you too are a part of the oneness, and so as you receive, you also give. We often say, as you give, you receive, and that is the case. But for many of you who wish to help the world and who wish so dearly to help others, understand when you work with energies, always receive first. And in the receiving, the sending simply happens far more powerfully. Yes. For you create the pathway that the other can also receive. Very good. Very good. And so for many of you, you may find yourself in a deep stillness and a deep space of higher consciousness. And if that is the case, we would invite you, you can simply stay in that space for as long as you wish. You can close this transmission and stay, or leave it open and turn the volume off. But stay in that space if you wish. We will leave a few moments of silence right now. We will be back in about 2 of your minutes, and we, at that time, are very curious what your experience is. So connect. Is there something you wish to share? And we will see you in a few moments. So, feeling the body, bringing some gentle movement. And for those of you who wish to stay and chat about your experiences, we're going to open space for that right now. And as Alcazar said, they're curious. I'm also very curious. In particular, could you feel that source light energy? And what else happened for you during that transmission? So Pragit is saying, wow, Jules, such a deep vibration, hard to describe, still with me, so relaxed, peaceful mind. Much love and gratitude for who you are. Could feel the levels of source light. Could feel the levels, the source light, and the radiating. Yay. So, anyone else wishing to share comments? I think a lot of people are still very far out. Michael is saying total chill. Thank you, bring me more. Awesome. Live long and prosper. Rosemary is saying, I felt the warmth, had to keep my mind focused. And Kristen saying, felt the energy in waves throughout my body. It felt like it was shifting things inside my body. Intense. Awesome, Kristen. Yes, I know that feeling. Like those energetics, like molding and releasing and doing whatever it is they're doing. April saying these essence sessions have definitely taught me about being still, feeling deep, deep. Thank you for this lesson and transmission and walking with us. And Jean is saying, yes, definitely could feel it, felt it in waves, and went to other spaces as well as connecting with all. Yeah. I felt a really big lift off into super conscious energy toward the end. And even like my inner vision's usually just a blank screen. But tonight it started to have this like uh hazy blue, like hazy light blue green kind of like sh screen to it. Um Oh, cool. Michelle is saying the source light energy is very similar to what David Clemens is currently doing. Yeah, I don't follow his work. And evidently, when we interviewed Pam Gregory, I said it was like I made this title, I just decided it sounded like what's happening with humanity, which is skyrocketing in consciousness. And Pam stepped on and said that's what David was channeling about like a couple of days ago. So I guess there's still some kind of connection there between Alcazar and David's guides. Um, Seabridge is saying, I'm spaced out. I became very warm and tingling, still feeling very hot. Is very interesting because in the transmission earlier, people were becoming very cold. Linda is saying, felt the source light like a strobe of light, kaleidoscopic energies moving through my being. Very cool. That's a cool description. Source light like a strobe light of kaleidoscopic energies moving through my being. And Michelle saying at one point, I felt Ezon's presence and he seemed delighted with what we were doing. That's really sweet. Well, the channel for Ezon is here. So not surprising, perhaps. Really cool though. And Seabridge saying, question, do you think we can access this revitalizing source light chamber ourselves? Good question. Hmm. So, beloved, we would suggest, hmm, of course, the answer is yes. And we would suggest that when you do so, you call for the energy of the galactic command to assist you. And you imagine that you are stepping inside, of a circular tube-like structure with enough comfort for your hands to be fully extended. And imagine that this source light chamber is emanating frequencies to you. And as you ask for this, the more receptive you are, the more you will feel. And yet we will respond whenever you ask. So know that you can ask for this, and even if you are not feeling it very strongly, the effect will still be occurring. But if you ask, for example, when you are already in a higher space, or you have done a Stargate meditation or something like this, expect that you can feel it very intensely as you did tonight. So we would invite all of you to play with this source light. Do not make it a serious thing. Let it be a dance. Let it come to you. Okay. I say, saying, still my head is full of energy. Thank you, gratefully. Merlene, I was in a strong bubble of source light. It was very peaceful. Van Retilos, I disappeared into that sleep that's not sleep with gaspy breath every so often. Very cool, Van Retilos. You went really, really deep. And Dagmar is saying, I went so deep, specifically when we connected all together. I felt waves of love to my heart center. The source light is gentle and powerful. My palms are on fire. Yeah, Dagmar, if your palms are on fire, that's actually really beautiful. as you can imagine, that's that healing energy, right? So you can actually place your hands on your body and let that warmth and light radiate or on your head. You can even, if you're around somebody else, you can like send that energy through your hands to them. When it's hot like that, it's really nice to put it on the physical body and let it emanate in. Rosemary saying so grateful for this. Rosemary, I'm super grateful for this too. This feels really beautiful. So thank you all so much for being here and for creating this collective energy for healing. Feels really, really nice. And Ellie saying now very warm. It feels light and bright and happy, very far away. Teresa saying different than the morning one. I spaced out much more waves as well. Yeah, there was a lot more spaciousness in this one than in the morning one. And Michelle is saying circular tube like construction. That sounds like the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland. No, not like a tube like a donut, like a chamber. Thank you for clarifying. Like the cocoon, like very much like the cocoon image. Okay. Yay. Kirsten says she feels refreshed and beautiful. Cool. Um, Someone saying in Italian something about unicorns. Support, if you can translate that, that'd be awesome. April is saying, envisioning the world between my palms was extremely real, physical, heated, and tingling. Expansion in and out, wanting to remember. That's cool, April. Alcazar actually said to imagine the world in the middle of that sphere, like the collective energy of healing, but putting the world between your palms and sending energy to the world is magic dust. And I love that your inner being took it there. So Maria in Italian says, I felt various energies and I felt a very strong pressure on my chest, especially with the unicorns. At one point, only energy. When we joined together, stronger and stronger. Tomorrow we do it again. Ha ha ha. Cool. Vivian. Oh, I caught your laughter. Viviana is saying, I was feeling the energy working on different parts of my body where I have some little issues with health. Beautiful. So, thank you all so much for being here. And this has been such a delight to share these transmissions. Um, we have, so I'm on the coastline now in Slovenia, and I've just come from these really beautiful places in the Alps, and we're going to be sharing two different energy transmissions with you very soon. There are going to be some visual transmissions from nature that will be a part of that. So as soon as those are edited, we will email you guys. It'll happen sometime in the next week. And there are also some unicorn sounds that we recorded in a very resonant stairwell in one of our Airbnbs. It was like echoing in this beautiful way. So we recorded some unicorn sounds for you, and that'll all be coming soon. So thanks again for being here. We love you, and it's such a pleasure to share this work. So thank you for co-creating. And we'll leave with one final comment. Arno is saying, felt a lot of energy running through my body and hands. At one point, a rush of goosebumps from feet to top. Cool, Arno. One time, I was working with Alcazar through Prageet, and I got goosebumps on one side of my face. I think it was the left side. And I told Alcazar, and Alcazar's like, what do you think that is? And I was like, what is it? And he essentially said it was something like the goosebumps are the reactivation of uh like dormant DNA. So like some of these goosebumps that we feel is actually like the activation of, because the DNA when it activates, it's actually producing this spark of light, the spark of spirit. So when it activates really strongly, it can create these like goosebumps. Um, so very cool. I take that as a really cool sign because I think I've heard Cryon and Alcazar say about spontaneous remission is that in that moment, 100% of your DNA is activated, like even just for like a tiny moment, and it can have like a total rebalancing effect. So much love to you all. Big hugs. Until next time, we'll be with you in the field. Bye for now.